What is up, everybody? Jade and I are back. Week five, Jade? Week
We
five?
week 5, week 6. I don't know.
I
Week
think it's
something.
five.
All right.
I think it's five. We're back. We're here to talk some Cat Grizz today. We're to talk a little bit of college football with conference championship week, some NFL games. We got a good fan forum today. Jade and I are loaded up on that.
Mhm.
And after that, we'll fade and flop. But how's your week, Jaden?
Oh, not too bad. How about you?
Not too bad. New work schedule, so gotta go
Ooh.
in a couple days early now, but work's work. So yeah.
Yeah, it still hasn't snowed here. If you want that update,
No,
still
that's good
just
to hear.
winging a prayer in that. No, it's not. It's not
I'll
good.
be back in Montana week of Christmas all week, so
Ooh,
I will freeze. But if you can get up here, up north, up here, like I'm there, up north, that'd be lit.
that would be sick.
But we're not here to talk about our weekends. We're here to talk about our first segment, The Divide. And that is going to be started with, well, I'll give you the first word. Did you watch the Montana Tennessee State game?
I did. Yeah, there's only two words needed. Junior Bergen.
The GOAT, the GOAT, not officially. He still needs, I think, two more or one.
He needs one to tie, two to break.
Yeah, one to tie. And then kick return wise, he's behind by two. So there's another guy I was reading up on today that has the all-time record, but he's getting close to some FBS guys. So
Yeah, he's
I
one
got
behind
more.
on Pettis.
I got more Junior Bergen talk in our fan forum, but man, dude, I'm gonna miss that guy for sure.
I think all Grizz Nation will. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like Jerry Louis on crack. So that's gonna
So,
suck. But one more game, at least one more game with him. So gotta appreciate that. My takeaway from the game, finally fed Gilman. That was my thing.
20
Finally fed
carries.
Gilman. Finally fed him. Hopefully that continues.
I mean, you only think it has to, right? Like we don't like I don't know the health of Osmo, but like he's your horse. He's your dog. You've like I assume they like restricted his snaps all year because he was banged up in the playoffs last year. Like now's the time because especially this week coming up, you guys aren't guaranteed the next game.
No, no, and he's our best athlete back there. So we definitely want to see if anything can pop because we're playing a good defense. We'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, I totally agree. I think it should be 80-20 Bergen, not Bergen, sorry, Gilman, and then Osmo. I think Osmo's a good third down back. I really do. I think he's a
Yeah,
good third
he's
down
a get
back.
a yard guy. He's definitely a get a yard guy.
Yeah, good get a yard guy, but first and second down, any run play, I want Gilman out there for sure.
Yeah, I feel like he brings you more in the passing game too.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I watched. I wasn't. I was happy we won. We started playing better. The first quarter was gross. The Grizz starts lately have been really bad. It's three to
Yes.
three after one, I believe, and then second quarter we got rolling, scored that touchdown, couple field goals. I think we went into the half with some good momentum. Bergen being nice with it, so I was stoked. I kind of always had a feeling the Grizz were going to win this one once the second quarter was over.
Yeah, I mean Tennessee State was not a not the best team, but I mean it's always nice to
Yeah,
get a little tested early before you blow it out. Although you guys didn't blow it, you can cover actually. Yeah, no, what am I
no,
saying? 2-10-1
no,
against the spread this year. What's going on?
bad spread team, bad spread team,
Not a
bad
good
spread team.
good team, not a great team.
Now this next week, 'cause I feel like we can kind of jump over this game.
Yeah, might
Um,
as well.
it was a good Grizz win. Not a lot of fans of the stadium. I told you that would happen.
It's
Um,
Thanksgiving week. I agree.
Thanksgiving week, it's cold, Montana. I
Night
totally get it.
game,
9
8:30
game.
kickoff. It got pushed back.
Yeah, yeah, yep. Definitely got later. So no, good win. Good last game at Wa Grizz. I mean, yeah, coming off a Cat Grizz L, it's great to see a win, but you're still kind of like, as a Grizz fan, you're kind of still holding your breath, seeing what happens next. So this week could change. It's one of those program changing wins, or it's one of those expected losses.
I mean, I don't know who's rooting for you guys. I don't know who thinks you guys are going in to win this next game.
No, especially with them having rest. But we can just jump to it now.
Mhm.
Montana makes it to the second round. I believe it's what is it like seventh or eighth? I think it's seventh or sixth times in the last 10 years we made it to the second round, so that's good.
Shit.
Um, but we are at FCS, so at that same time, it's kind of like we should
Maybe
be doing that. We
maybe
should
not
be
for
doing
long.
that.
Uh,
Yeah, maybe not for long. That's a conversation I think we could have on a off-season pod.
yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm excited at least to watch a rematch of the national championship. Odds don't look great. People are touching the grid spread. People are touching the grid spread a little bit.
21 and a half. What's that kickoff supposed to be, do you know?
No, I don't actually. That's a great question.
Kickoff temp? Do you know? Oh.
Kickoff temp. I
From
can look,
yeah.
but while I'm looking, um, you think it's just an onslaught, or you think close game maybe?
Spread's 21 and a half. Over unders 47 and a half. 21 and a half is a lot.
It is a lot.
I'm gonna say it's a backdoor cover by SDSU though. They get a field goal with like 4 minutes left.
Oh, that would hurt.
Yeah.
We're talking 43 degrees, kickoff around 42, 43, so not that bad.
Oh yeah, never mind. Onslaught. I thought it would be a lot colder.
Yeah, if it was colder, I think I'd like that a little bit more.
Yeah. I mean, you guys just haven't proved offensively you can score. You need 2 punt return touchdowns to beat Tennessee State.
Yeah,
So it's
yep.
like it's
Need
not
old
more
Bergen.
like pardon me. SDSU is dominant. Like don't get me wrong, they're one of the favorites to win. They've been a top 3 team all year. The Grizz just haven't proven they're that level. They're the Dakota
Yep,
level, and like for the last
yep,
decade, both Montana teams have been chasing North Dakota State and South Dakota State.
yep, yep. And it's been a tough year for the Grizz. Still a successful year. Not to the Montana standards, but to if you looked at an average person watching this, Montana's had a decent season, nothing special. But as we're speaking too, it's pretty funny. Montana's playing South Dakota State right now.
I
Um,
know,
uh,
yeah, it was free beer.
yeah, free beer, crazy
Free beer for
offer.
students, yeah.
Why the hell didn't they do that while I was in school? That's egregious.
You guys had a student section. He's trying to get people there.
Yeah, yeah, especially coming after the break, all that. But
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the
um,
girls teams are playing too, right?
Saturday, yep, Saturday
Yeah.
after the football game. So we got a whole bunch of South Dakota State in our face.
You got a lot of jackrabbits coming at you.
And they're a good team. They're a good basketball team. And what we're up three right now, so 9 minutes left in the game. Montana basketball is another story. We're not here to talk about that, but I
Yeah,
actually think they could be pretty good.
yeah, that guard's good.
Yeah, Mr. Money. Money. Have you heard the story behind Money Williams?
About like his parents?
Yeah, then like Tennessee, after they watched him play,
Oh
he
yeah,
dropped
I
like
heard that.
30. Yeah,
Yeah,
got a ton of money. Super
yeah.
cool story.
Good for him. I
Yeah.
mean, not the situation he's in, but I
Um,
whoops.
no, I got what you're saying,
Uh,
but what's funny is Montana, I was reading this today, even though we got pretty much destroyed the national championship. Um, all time versus South Dakota State 8-1. Thought that was
yeah, I
funny.
mean, yeah, they were a late like move up to FCS team, weren't they? I'm pretty sure
Yeah, they
NDSU
recently
moved up
moved.
first.
We we beat them 2014 playoffs when they had Goddard in Missoula. Maybe it's
Uh,
2015. So that was kind of when they started taking that step. It was like 2013, 14, and then they're obviously a powerhouse now.
yeah, it was funny. We beat them in 21 when they had Kraft.
Yep. But here's the thing. Out of all the teams in the playoffs, this is probably the third to last team I would want to play right now. Definitely North Dakota State, Montana State are
Who's
one and
the
two.
who's the third? Davis?
They're no, they're the third, I'm saying.
Oh, they're the third. All right.
So not the hardest game for the playoffs. Extremely hard game, but North
Yeah.
Dakota State, Montana State, different beast, I think, in South Dakota State this year.
Yeah, I mean, we'll find out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
you
find
see
out.
that? You see that stat? Cats are the only team again to win on the road against the top 8 team.
No. I didn't know that.
Yeah. NDSU beat South Dakota State at home. South Dakota State beat South Dakota at home, and then South Dakota beat NDSU at home.
Shows you how important home field advantage is in college.
Oh, it's huge.
Huge.
Except if you're Ohio State, that doesn't matter.
Ha! We'll talk about that soon. That was hilarious.
Oh my God, I love
I
that.
listened to podcasts all day about that today. It was
Oh.
hilarious.
Ah.
Um, all right. That's yeah, I don't know. Do you want me to
I mean, give me your prediction. What do you think is gonna happen? What's the score at halftime? What's the score at the end of the game?
with
Maybe a
my head or
few.
my heart? With my head or my heart?
Uh let's go. Let's go
Probably
heart.
my
Now let's go heart.
Oh, okay. Okay. With my heart.
Mm.
The way the Grizz win this one, would have to
Okay,
be
let's. Okay, okay. Sorry, I misheard.
yeah, with my heart, they gotta win. South Dakota State's gotta play a terrible game. Turnovers, interceptions, fumbles, and the Grizz won't route them. It would be like a heart bet for not heart bet, a heart prediction. What I would like, oh, I'd love, and I think it's realistic as it could be, is like a 22-21 kind of thing. Like score a touchdown, last second, go for two.
Go for two.
That's probably my
That would be the only way.
closest
Yeah, I'd say if you guys do
down.
win, it's not by more than three.
I'd say
At
like
most
jump.
three.
It'd be like a jump on them early, like 7-0, which is like so unheard of for the Grizzlies here to do that. But it'd be like for the way for them to beat the team, like 7-0, and then they probably respond quick, 7-7, dogfight, and then they score like a field goal before half, maybe even a touchdown. So it's like 17-7. And then yeah, something like that. And then we come out, it's a slugfest in the third, and then the fourth, we just, they fumble the ball, we score another touchdown, they get a field goal, stuff like that. That'd be the way.
All right, that
With
would
my
be the
head,
way. That would be the
with my
way. Yes.
that'd be the way. With my head, I think South Dakota State. I think the game's decided in the second quarter because I think I know South Dakota State will probably go up 10-0, 14-0. I would be okay with 10-0 after one, 14-0. Anything higher than that, no.
14-0, you're in a bit of a hole.
Yeah, two touchdowns for Montana's offense right now. No. 10-0 after one, I'd be okay with. But then realistically, I think we score three or 10, and then they put another seven up. It's probably 17-7 at half, 20-7 at half, or like 20-3, 17-3. And then they probably score two more touchdowns, field goals. Final score is probably like 34-14, 34-10.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Is that
That's just more realistic. It, the
that's just
Grizz would
yeah.
have the Grizz would have South Dakota State would have to play their worst game of the last 3 years they played for us to win this game.
And I think they still could win, even if
Yeah,
they did play the worst game.
come down the last second. But I'm excited. Obviously, I'm always gonna be excited to watch Grizz. But let's get to your game because you've been bored for a little while.
Yeah, got a nice week off. Didn't have to sweat too much. Only sweated parlays, which I hit too, so I was happy.
There you go. There you go.
UT Martin in town. Cats are 17.5 point favorites. Over under set at 55.5. Um, Obviously the talk going into this game is their run defense. They only give up, I think, 85, 86 yards a game.
That's
Yeah,
big.
I mean
That's
that's
big.
that's big for them. That's big for them. No discredit to them. Offensively, they're okay. They're not great. They're balanced. I'd say is the biggest thing I was looking at. Their running back has over 1,000 rushing yards. They don't have a receiver over 1,000 yards. Their quarterback Dent almost has 2,500 yards.
So
But I
solid.
mean, solid,
Solid.
solid. But I'm also kind of looking at the teams they've played. It's like who have they played? They lost to Missouri State, which was him who played UM earlier in the year. They lost to
Hmm.
SEMO, who just got eliminated last week. They lost to Kansas State, not holding that against their head. They beat Tennessee State by 7, which is the team the Grizz just played. I think the spread's accurate. I see this one a blowout, maybe up not kind of a
What
normal
is
Cats game. I'd
what is
say
the spread?
17.5.
Oh, different than Grizz. I thought it'd be a little higher.
No, yeah, no. 17.5, which I could see though, because they do have that run defense, but I think their run defense is predicated on big guys, not really skill guys. I think you
Yeah.
can wear the big guys down. So I think it's about 10-14 by halftime, and then by the For the rest of the game, it's not close.
Yeah. Yeah,
That was
I think cats absolutely smack him.
yeah. I mean,
I hate saying that.
we're a wagon this year. We got to prove why we're the one seed. This is that kind of game to do it.
Just
That
with
and the
the
next one.
rest, and just with the momentum,
Yeah,
I think second and third round for Montana State, it gets tougher. Obviously, it's a should, but I
as it
think
should.
this one's a smacking. This
Yeah.
one's a smacking to me.
Also, you see the UC
Do I
Davis
hope
spread?
so? No,
Yeah.
absolutely not. I hope it's
Uh,
close as shit. I hope
we
it's a
we
loss,
know which
but
side you're
I
on.
think it's a blowout.
Yeah, I mean, we're the one seed. Time to prove why we're the one seed. You see speaking of that, did you see the UC Davis spread?
Are you frozen?
Your face is frozen. I'm good.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
good. You froze for me, but we're back.
All right. Yeah. You see the UC Davis spread?
No, I haven't looked at any of the spreads to be honest. Besides Montana's,
UC Davis is favored by 7. That's it.
that's all.
At home against Illinois State, the number 12 seed. Illinois State, which I know nothing about in Illinois State, but like how
Yeah, that's interesting. Vegas knows something.
they sums up with Vegas and that, and like the other lowest spread was Incarnate Word favored 7 over Villanova, which I once again I don't know anything about either. I know Incarnate Word is a great offense. I don't know anything about Villanova.
Yeah, they usually do have a great offense. I don't watch a lot of FCS besides teams that are actually like relevant.
Basically,
No offense to
basically
Incarnate
West, yeah,
Word.
Midwest and West Coast.
Yeah, but if you guys win, you play winner of Idaho, right?
Idaho Lehigh. Idaho is favored by 14.5, which Idaho has their starting quarterback, or at least their plan from the start of the year starting quarterback, which we didn't see him first round. We'll get into that next week. We got to win this one.
Yeah, Idaho's I think Idaho's a good matchup. We'll talk about that next week. I have watched them. I know this year. I think they're a good matchup for Montana State. But I think UC Davis, Montana State repeat
I
in the
don't know. They
semis.
got to go to South Dakota the week before or next week.
Yeah, yeah.
South
South Dakota
Dakota
beat.
just beat North Dakota State.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
yeah. We'll
I
talk
don't
about that
know.
soon.
It's tough.
I might be a South Dakota guy after this week. Won't lie.
Wow. Little Yotes. Appreciate those coyotes. Little Yotes ball.
The Oats ball. I might be. Not a
Uh,
cat. I'll tell you that.
well, you're never gonna be a cat except next cat is when you rep and catch it.
Yeah. Fuck you.
All
That's
right.
such a stupid bet by me. Okay. I think we're good for the divide. I think we know. I have a question in fan forum. Talk more about this.
All right. All right. So we moving on.
Moving on to campus legacy. Great week of college football. Not obviously not your slate of 100 games, but do you want to go through game to game, quick talking points, or what else is on your mind?
I mean, we just got glare on just rivalry week last week. Just
Oh yeah, of course,
just
of
a little
course.
like okay.
What
Obviously,
the
there's one.
hell?
Every other one I wasn't too shocked about. Arizona State wiping the floor with Arizona, wasn't shocked. Texas wiping the floor with A&M, wasn't shocked. Notre Dame beating USC. Surprised USC kept it that close for that long.
Yeah,
Georgia Tech going into 8 OTs was not on my bucket list.
that was fun.
That was a great game.
I
That was a great game.
watched third, fourth, and then half the overtimes.
Oh,
Great game.
I watched all of it. Watched all of it. Yeah, that was a great game. And then obviously the one everyone's talking about. Oh, sorry, Syracuse being Miami. Fantastic.
That was big.
I like that
That was
head
big.
coach. I like that head coach. He's good. Yeah, all right. Obviously the one we really both want to talk about, Michigan upsets Ohio State. Is this the
Oh
worst
my
loss
God.
in program history for Ohio State?
That's what I was listening to a lot of
That's what
podcasts
everyone's kind
today,
of saying.
everything. Worst, I think it's a let's see kind of thing. I think it's a if Ohio State loses first round college playoffs, absolutely.
Absolutely. I didn't check the projected bracket. I don't know who they'd play.
I think they're going down to like a 6 or 7.
So then they host somebody. I don't. They'll
They
host
host
like
someone.
Tennessee,
Yeah, they'll
probably.
host somebody like that, and then they have to go somewhere.
Yeah, no, that's back to the bowl games. That's neutral sites.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But still,
but I
I
mean,
mean,
as Ohio State, you played the one type of game Michigan could win. I heard I've been listening to a lot of podcasts as well. Jim Harbaugh broke Ryan Day when
Oh
he
yeah,
when he called his team soft 3 years ago.
because now they're trying to force it down their throat, and it
They're
was
trying to
not
out, they're
working.
trying to out physical Michigan, for those of you that don't know about Michigan football, they're probably one of the top defensive tackles and one of the top ends. That's
And
it. Will
corner
Will Johnson
and
was out
a
though.
tackling corner.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Will
yeah, yeah,
Johnson
yeah,
was out
yeah,
though.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
they literally had like
Their
you
defense
if
is raw. They should have been better this year.
it's a $20 million team, I hope like every parts of that. Not
Yeah,
myself. I hope every part of that team is nice.
yeah,
But like you played the one type of game Michigan could win. It was like, okay, we're just gonna try to pound it down their throats. Pause.
yeah. When you have elite playmakers, and the offense we've seen all year from Ohio State was not how they tried to play Michigan. It was so stupid.
You have probably the best receiving core, arguably the best receiving core in college football. Why aren't you giving them the ball? I get you have a good
Yeah,
running back tandem, but we touched on it last week. You have a banged up O line.
it's so it's mind-boggling to me that the adjustments at halftime were not like I thought they were going to be. Because watched the second, third, and fourth while golfing, so I didn't watch like every play, but I had it on, and I was just shocked at how little Ohio State's momentum was at home after getting their ass kicked last year, like getting literally fathered by their rival.
Yeah, I feel like so Michigan's on a 4 year win streak now. I
Yeah,
feel like the only year Michigan had a better team than Ohio State was last year. Like
yeah, and
this year,
that's the
the
crazy
talent
part.
disparity and like Will Johnson was out. So like if Will Johnson was in this game, you could arguably make the conversation that Michigan's better at one corner one. That's it. That's the only
Yeah,
argument you can make. Will
that's the
Johnson
only
was
thing.
out. Literally, if you go down the list, or Ohio State is better than Michigan at every
Oh yeah,
position.
and they would probably win 95% of the time if they played the right way.
Yeah, if they just aired it out like their first drive they aired it out, they missed the field goal, they got stopped in the red zone, they missed the field goal. But like and the drive right before the half, they aired it out again. They moved the ball. Every other drive, they were just trying to run the ball. It
It's
was bad.
hilarious. And if they lose first round, Ryan Day will be fired the next day.
I think I think it's an out of year bust for Ryan Day. He was born on third base. Like he got the
Hmm.
keys to a Ferrari and proceeded to crash it. Like Urban Meyer gave that man literally everything.
And Urban Meyer owned Michigan,
Owned him. Yeah.
owned them.
But
Never
also yeah.
ever.
Also, here's the problem though, is like who would step in? Like who's that coach? Dan Lanning
I don't
didn't
know.
leave for Alabama. You think he's gonna leave for Ohio State? Fuck no.
No, no, I don't know. I actually haven't thought about that.
Yeah, so I think Ohio State's kind of stuck where they're like
Urban
stuck with
Meyer.
him. You think he'd come back? Like I was thinking of that earlier today. It was like,
I
how much do you
mean,
have to pay Urban Meyer to get him back after you already have
I
to pay out
mean,
the coaching staff because you're gonna.
how worse can it be versus Michigan?
That's a good point. Really, I mean, luckily, the game and Brawl of the Wild is not on the same plane, but we know it was like
No.
you guys fired Bob Stick because he couldn't beat the Bobcats.
Yeah, that
We
four in
fired
a
Rob
row.
Ash. Yeah, we fired
Think
Rob
about
Ash
how
because he couldn't beat the Grizz.
think about for me to think about how shitty four in a row was, and then times that by what 1,000? Like the
Mm.
biggest rivalry. It's literally called the game.
Called the game. Like Ohio State X's out every Michigan. Like they don't even call it Michigan. They call it TTUN, the team up north.
Yeah, yeah, that's insane. Um, yeah, I'm
Fire.
I'm I'm starting to think w one of the worst losses ever. Top
I
for
think
me to
that.
watch, probably top three for me to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. I made the joke with my buddies. Just Tate Martell wins that game. If you know, you know. If you know ball.
If you know ball, Dirty
If
Tate.
yeah, Tate. I thought that man was the next god. Thought he was Jesus Christ
Oh
on a
yeah,
football field.
if you
Ha,
only could think.
could fool me once.
It's just like Netflix show that everyone got excited about.
QB1. Yeah, I watched it when it was on like Bravo or
He was
something.
such a kid. Like rewatching, I've rewatched some clips of that, and he was such a child. But I used to think like, oh, this guy's fucking him.
Oh, dude, he was undefeated at Bishop Gorman. Everyone thought he was him.
Yeah, yeah.
I was sold.
Kyler Murray is the best high school quarterback of all time, not
Oh,
Tate Martell.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Then it's Johnny Manziel for college football.
Yep. Um,
All right,
we're
we can
going
move into this
to
week. Oh, wait, last
this
question. Flag planting, yay or nay?
um in the turf.
Nothing to do with turf. Nothing to do with turf. Just flag
Oh, then
planting in
yeah,
general.
yeah,
Then yeah,
yeah,
I think so
yeah.
too.
But it's got to be right,
It's got to be right. The Arizona
and it can't
planting
be
the
too much.
spear on or planting the trident on Arizona was way too much. It was like you were projected to win that game by 24. You won that game by more than 24. That doesn't
Yeah,
deserve a flag plant.
that was just
Michigan,
being. This was yeah. This is being fucking. I
yeah,
don't even know.
I don't know. All right, we can move on this week.
All right. Conference championship week. A lot of good games. Not a ton of games, but a lot of good games. We can kind of roll through it here and talk any counterpoints. First one I got. First game is Saturday. Oh no, Friday. Friday.
Hmm?
Number 20, UNLV at which I didn't think Boise State was going to get this high. Number 10, and Boise State's favored by 4. What are you thinking about this one?
I'm riding Gente. I'm riding my Heisman, the people's
Yep.
Heisman. Yeah.
Yeah. No, don't agree with that, but I agree with this game for sure.
Hmm. It's Gente. He's what,
Um,
30 yards away from breaking Barry Sanders' record?
yeah, we can debate this conversation either now or
Next week.
yeah, I'm
Next week we
yeah,
have a lot
next
of
week.
yeah.
Um,
I'm taking Boise State
I'm
though.
with you this week though. This week I'm with
No.
you. Yep. Tulane -5 at Army, ranked 24th. Who do you got?
Give me the troops. I'm like an army.
Yeah, no.
Uh,
I think Cinderella is over this week.
you think? Well, I mean, Cinderella was over when they went against Notre Dame, but
Yeah, and ever since that game, I that was the testing point to me of how serious their offense could be. Tulane's a good football team, dude.
Tulane. I'm not doubting Tulane's abilities here. I'm just riding with the troops here.
Patriotic. I gotta give you respect for
I'm a
being
Navy
patriotic.
man, okay, but I got a cousin in the Army because I also have a cousin in the Navy and the Army.
Okay.
I have a cousin in both, so I'm torn. But I'm riding Navy. I'm riding the boat. But this week I'm riding Army.
Okay. Okay. I'll ride Army when they play Navy, always. And
Is that
for
because the
this
you and
though,
Mac childhood rivalry?
actually no, but that's another. It's like a classic example of another thing we're rivals about. Besides the Broncos, it's like our Broncos grid is pretty much it for us. Yeah, I'm riding Tulane, you're riding Army. This is we're going head to head here, me and you. Disagreement.
I'll take the ranked team. Yeah, 24.
Um, all right. Let's
Yeah.
see what we got next. Iowa State, Big 12 championship, ranked 16th at Arizona State, ranked 15th. Arizona State's favored by 2. What do you think?
Well, I'm loving how this is the Dr. Pepper Big 12 championship, but I'm taking Arizona State too.
DPEP, DPEP. I'm with
I'm,
you.
I'm riding with
I think
Scatterboo.
I think whoever's at home for this game, huge.
Isn't it neutral sites?
I thought this one is. I knew. So I know the
Championship
boy.
games are at neutral sites.
I don't think the Boise State one is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Power five, power fours are at neutral sites.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the
Um.
SEC chipper is not in Texas. At least
No,
in,
it's in Atlanta.
yeah, it's always in Atlanta. Well,
It's
okay.
hilarious.
Every
It's
time.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Every time Georgia
yeah, and
wins.
then they'll have like the Natty at Atlanta too. So like every year Georgia wins, they literally have like a home game every time.
Yeah, exactly. Everything's just in Atlanta for college football. Atlanta's college football mecca.
Yeah, sorry, Arizona Big 12 chipper is at AT&T Stadium. I just see now that they have the locations.
Ah, God, that'd been so sweet if Colorado played in that.
Yeah, and Boise State is hosting. You were correct.
There were one. I want to shout out Houston football. I hate you. You had one job.
They tried their best.
Yeah, they had one job, man. One job could have provided happiness. I mean, Colorado had a good year compared to going 1-11 2 years ago. We're doing fine, but
Hell of a
also
turnaround by Dion.
Grizz are going to get the win. South Dakota State. It's a big
Wow.
win. It's a big win. South Dakota State 7-2. Back to the other sport, football. Yeah, we're riding Arizona State together, and since we're already talking Georgia, Texas, and Atlanta, We already watched this game
This
earlier
one's
this
at a
year,
neutral site. Well, it doesn't really matter since it was at
and I
Texas.
and I housed Texas money line, and I
Ooh,
just
ooh, White House, Georgia, my line. I'm not gonna lie. But
I thought this Texas team was it, but they're better now. Everyone's saying,
I think this Georgia team's worse as well.
yeah, after
I
last
mean, they
week,
they were getting skunked by Georgia Tech at halftime, or like not skunked, but like it was bad. It might have been skunked.
I'm not a bet guy, dude. I'm not
Yeah,
a bet
I'm not
guy.
a Carson Beck guy. He's too ugly to be good at football.
The Hammerhead Shark.
The Hammerhead Shark. Like literally, did you say like he doesn't watch football? Like they were asked him about like, hey,
Bro,
yeah, have
it's
you looked back at
insane.
this, Texas game? Like you playing before? He's like, I don't watch football.
Yeah, insane. Not a football guy. How do
Terrible
you root
guy.
for that?
Yeah,
How do you root for a non-football guy?
and another snap was leaked by him too. Just dude, delete Snapchat. It's bad for you.
Oh yeah, I saw
This is getting ridiculous by this point.
that guy's got some
Isn't he
insane
dating
moves.
a Cavender twin too? Like, why is he trying this?
Probably.
I don't
Georgia, if
know.
you're a Georgia quarterback, you're gonna be able to pick and choose, my friend.
Probably. If you were attractive.
Yeah, that's shocking actually that he's looked like that. But okay, well we're both riding. Oh wait, you're taking
Nah.
Texas?
Yeah.
I'm taking Georgia.
And we're flipping from last
It's
time.
it's it's in Atlanta
It's in
and
Atlanta, but
Texas.
I don't know. I
Texas
don't know.
and Georgia literally beat Texas, and
I'm liking
I
Texas.
Texas broke my heart with that bet. I put amount of money that I would like to see back. I'll say
You're
that.
hate betting. You're seeing red on this line, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm not betting
Uh,
with my brain, am I?
No, 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 no. All right, let's go. Let's go over to Lucas Oil Stadium for the Big Ten chipper. Newcomer Oregon versus Penn State. Sorry. Before we get into that, you see, all of these championship games have a at least one member is a brand new member to the conference.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Arizona
That's pretty cool.
State, Texas, Oregon, and SMU.
Yeah,
Who says
look at
realignment's a
that.
bad thing? Yeah,
Who says realignment's a bad thing? Yeah, I think I'm most excited about this game all day.
I think
I
so
don't know.
too.
Georgia, Texas will be good, I think. But
Maybe.
this game,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe. This game will be good.
Mm.
This game will be it'll be a dogfight, I think for sure.
I'm agreeing with you on that one. I don't know. I'm right. I'm riding with Oregon. I think they're getting 13-0.
I wanna touch Penn State, but Oregon's just a wagon. Mm, I'm gonna take Penn State. I'm gonna roll Penn State. I think no. I'm so split because Oregon has a better quarterback, but Penn State definitely has a better defense. So
Oregon defense is pretty good.
it's pretty good, but
They did
Abdul
better
Carter
than
is absolutely
they did better
insane.
against Ohio State than Penn State did.
If Carter can be a game changer, I'm gonna go with Penn State.
Yeah.
He's a game wrecker, dude. He's a game wrecker.
All right. All right. I'm going Oregon.
Okay,
I'm going with Ducks. Dan Lanning. Love Dan Lanning.
they're good, man. They're good.
They're way
That's
good.
why I'm not. That's why I'm not picking money and saying I'm picking Penn State. I'm picking them for the podcast.
All right.
Um, number 17, Clemson. Gross. Not touching them at number 8, SMU 2.5. I feel like you got to root for SMU here. And
I mean, I'm rooting for SMU. I'm not betting on this game, but I'm rooting for SMU. They're
yeah,
favored.
minus 2.5.
Wow.
And I think all the
Oh my
casuals are going
God.
to
You
be like,
gotta bet Clemson.
I think that's what they want you to think. I think SMU is going to get
It's
them.
what I want to do. Clemson just lost to South Carolina. I don't know.
Here's the thing, though.
South Carolina should be in too. Hot take.
SMU's only loss is to BYU, which kind of is
That's not a great loss. It's not a great loss.
so Clemson, but I don't know. I like SMU here because of the spread looks weird to me.
I don't know. I feel like you gotta go Clemson. Like I said, I'm rooting for SMU, but I think you just have to go Clemson.
Is it that obvious of a bet? I don't know. I think it's so obvious looking at that. Like everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, Clemson." Something, man. There's
I
something
don't know.
about
I don't know.
SMU. Well,
I don't know.
we'll
Probably
see.
not.
I
Probably
I think
gonna dual box this one. So
that might not be the best game, but that'll be an interesting game to watch in the
that'll be a
beginning.
very interesting game. Yeah. It's on at the same time as the Big Ten championship though. That sucks.
Deal box. I
Dual box.
going to, funny enough, Miami Saturday, so probably be able to watch the games. Everything starts later here, so I'll probably be able to watch most of the games. Definitely probably not going to watch Iowa State ASU.
It's a noon kickoff for you. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. But I'm gonna try and get to Georgia, Texas for sure. And I definitely want to watch Penn State, Oregon.
That.
All right. Moving on to some NFL professional picks. I think we can go through this pretty quickly. First game we want to talk about while this pod's out, this game's probably happening as we drop this, but
Packers
Packers
Lions.
at Lions, both teams banged up.
Mm-hmm.
This is huge, huge game for Lions because if they lose, Eagles step up to the 1 seed.
That's the one seed. Wow. All right.
Eagles are hot. Eagles are
Eagles.
very
Eagles
hot.
are red hot. Yeah. Is that line? Is that Detroit?
At Detroit, Thursday night, rivalry game. It's a tough one.
I'm going
It's a tough
Detroit. I'm
one.
still mad at the Packers for what they did to the Dolphins a week ago.
I think the Packers defense is suspect in this game.
I think so. They have to stop the run. I don't think they. I
I
don't think
think
they can do that.
this is a good over game for sure if you bet the over, though. I think this is a good over game.
A division rivalry is a good over game.
I don't like the Packers defense and I like their offense. So I think yeah, I think they both
Yeah.
can score 20.
Yeah.
I
No.
don't know.
I'm starting to agree. All right. You're starting to show me the light a little.
To show you
Oh,
the light. I'm gonna ride with you also Lions. I just think they're deep. They're a better overall team at home. If it was at Green Bay Thursday night, different story. A little colder.
yeah.
Um, big game, big division game. Seahawks at Cardinals. Seahawks just beat the Cardinals at home. Cardinals are favored now by 2.5.
I mean, this one's a toss up. Which Seahawks team's going to show up? Which Cardinals team's going to show up? Damn, yeah, no, this one's tough.
That's a tough one because this is also like a winner takes the division lead.
Winner does take the division lead. Yeah. What you said, Seahawks won last
Seahawks
time?
won. Yep, Seahawks won. Kyler Murray did not play well. It was cold. It wasn't very like disgusting weather, but it was cold in
Let's
Seattle
go.
that
All
game.
right, I'm gonna go Cards. Bounce back
I'm
game.
gonna,
Kyler didn't have a great
yeah,
game last week either.
yeah. At home, I do like the Cards this week as much as if Dylan Recht, if you're listening out there, Kyler Murray's not the MVP. Shut up. Um,
That
so
was a
I'm gonna
hot
ride
take.
Cards.
That was a
He's a
hot take.
he's a Cardinals
Well,
fan, so
obviously he's a Cardinals fan.
it's like Bo Nix's MVP.
We'll get
Um,
there.
yeah, we can get there. Another game I just want to talk about because McVay's a great coach. Bills at Rams. Bills are favored by 5.
Yeah.
Um, part of me kind of likes the Rams here.
Bills are
It's
favored
one
by
of the
4.
4. Is it 4 now?
Mm.
I thought I saw earlier it was 5. 4 is different. 4 is different. It's another point. I don't know. I need to think while you're talking. What do you think?
I'm going Bills. Bills are red hot. Plus, I need the Bills to get the
Yeah,
one seed. We need
McVay in LA, three
America
hours.
needs the Bills to get the one seed. Okay.
I would love that because I want to play the Chiefs as a Broncos fan first round.
Oh,
I want it.
I didn't even think of that, but
I want
I
it.
just don't want to see Arrowhead again.
I want Arrowhead at night.
I'd rather see Snowy Highmark than in the playoffs than Arrowhead.
I want to see Arrowhead at night. Bo Nix, two
Ne
seed versus 7 seed.
negative 30-degree weather. Yes.
Yeah,
Negative
yep.
45,
I want it. I want it. We have better linemen than they do. 100%. I think we win the trenches. That's
probably.
bias. Is super biased as hell.
I mean,
Um,
D line, yeah. O line, no.
O line's been good. D line's
Yeah.
been absolutely insane. So let's keep it rolling. But I'm starting to. What's crazy enough is I was all about Bo Nix Rookie of the Year. After this last week, Jaden Daniels had a great game, and I looked at who's won more Rookie of the Weeks. Jaden Daniels has like 6 compared to Bo's 3. So unless Bo,
Jay Daniels started off up.
yeah, unless Bo goes insane and nuclear the next 4 games, I think Daniels probably wins it.
Yeah, that's a
But Bo Nix is having a great year. Speaking of AFC West, great game. I think Chargers. at Chiefs, and I think that did you say that did I write down the Chargers are favored?
No, Casey's favored.
Okay, okay, yep. Oh, that's my pick. Well, that exposes my pick. I'm riding Chargers here. I think this is the one. The Chiefs, they've been so suspect, dude.
Oh my God. I'm looking at the Chiefs' next four games. These are so easy.
What is it?
Chargers, Browns, Texans, Steelers. Oh, I'm sorry, next three games, not four games. Yeah, then they end with Steelers, Broncos, which is gonna be tough for them.
Because they come to Denver, so that'll be good.
Pretty sure they got Steelers at home though. Hold on, let me look again.
Ugh, of course they do. God, I hate their fucking schedule. I really
6-0 at home. No, at Steelers, at Broncos. Wow.
that. Ooh, I think
Okay.
Buffalo definitely. I think Buffalo gets the one seed now that you say that.
I think so. I think they just have to win out, and sure their schedule's pretty easy. I don't know. I don't like the Chiefs. I don't like actually, you know what, hardball guy, football guy.
Football guy.
Give
I
give
was
me
just
Chargers.
gonna say. Gotta go with the football guy.
That is a
He's gonna
heart
love
bet.
this
That is
game.
not a head bet, but I'm taking the Chargers.
Perfect. Well, that wraps up NFL. We got a good fan forum. Let's just go back and forth, question to question.
Well, no, mine are kind of rapid fire here. So do you
Okay.
want
Okay.
these are all yes or no questions. It's pretty easy.
I'll close my eyes.
Bo Nix rookie of the year.
Can I say maybe?
Yeah, that's fine. Bo Nix, top 10 quarterback.
Yes.
Would okay, this one's not
He's probably number 10.
yeah. Would you rather have Tua or Bo Nix?
Bo Nix is a contract.
Would you rather be a Broncos fan or a Dolphins fan? What the fuck, guys?
Right now, Broncos fan, absolutely.
Okay, Drake May or Tua?
I'm gonna go with Tua. The accuracy, yeah, he's more expensive, but we've seen May. I've seen some flashes of May that are good, but I've seen more flashes of Tua. Well, there's also the injury history. That's actually a great question. That's actually a great question. What would you do as a Dolphins fan?
I'm taking Tua. I'm taking my guy.
Okay.
Give it like
Uh,
3 4 years, see where they're both at, then we can rehash that. Okay, I
I'm gonna
gotta
say Tua first, and then we'll see.
then we'll see. Drake May's too young. Drake May's fresh.
He's
Okay.
very fresh.
Are you doing shots of Bozempic or doing lines of Bocaine?
Oh my God, such a good question. Shout out PFT for that.
Mhm.
Bozempic all the way
You're
sounds way better.
you're a Bozempic guy? All right.
Oh yeah,
And
Bozempic all
then
the way.
thoughts on a possible Bo Nix Super Bowl MVP?
Oh, I would be running in the street naked and hammered. I seriously, I would throw my clothes off and just sprint down the street, and I would probably be almost blacked by the time.
Did Tyreek taking penis enlargement pills in the offseason lead to his drop in production this season?
Oh yeah,
I mean,
oh
I'd say
yeah.
it's more his quarterback was out for a month, but
I picked him in fantasy, and if that's the fucking reason why,
I have
I'm never
CNC in
taking
one
Raiders
league.
again. Oh my God. You
Oh,
know, he scored a touchdown last week for me, so not that bad. It was a
yeah.
terrible touchdown, so off a deflection.
Count it. I had
Um,
Jonnu Smith. That one hurt even more. I have
the
Jonnu
fact that
Smith.
he's trying to take some enlargement pills is pretty sad.
Yeah, and Garrett, if you ever tell me again that I
So
never
is it
answered your
Garrett?
question, it was all of them. It was Danny, Garrett, and Hollenbeck.
Oh, those
I'll always
fucking
I'll always
guys.
shoot a text about an hour before we film, and I never know what I'm getting.
That's like I got some good ones for you. Those were funny as hell. I
Yeah,
love
I
that.
thought you'd like that.
I enjoyed that.
Uh,
Um, I got some from Grizz Faithful.
ooh,
Um, will Junior Bergen make the NFL?
yes. Return specialist at first. I'd like a Rashid Shaheed type return specialist at first. That's where he's going to make his name, and then he'll start getting some snaps at receiver. I believe.
Agreed. Agreed. Eddie George, legendary running back, head coach, Tennessee State, said he will be in the NFL. That was
Yeah.
going to be my argument if you said no. You said
No,
yes.
no, he's making the league. I agree with Eddie.
This is my favorite question of the week.
Yeah, not Bozempic.
Second favorite question then.
Second favorite question.
This one's good. When I saw this one, I was like, damn, that's a great question. What's more likely to happen this weekend?
Okay.
A Grizz win or a Cat loss?
Fuck. Ah,
Isn't that a good one?
that's a great one, yeah. Um, is South Dakota State banged up at all?
Not that I know of. They're coming off the bye.
Well, so are the Cats. And Cats are
Oh,
banged. Okay, hold on. Cats lost. I just don't see the Grizz winning.
really?
I don't see the Cats losing, but I don't see the Grizz winning. The Cats could play a close game against UT Martin. I'd be okay with it because, like I said, their run defense. Like I can look at something and be like, okay, what's the health of Scott Ray Humphrey? Are we just Adam Jones or Jones? Sorry, Jones brothers, the Super Jones brothers. Though those two specifically, I can be like, yeah, okay. The production's not there. They have a good run defense. I can see some fluky stuff happening in the Cats games. Some fluky stuff always happens in Cats playoff games. I don't see the Grizz winning.
Okay, now you talk about it a little more. I
Who
definitely
asked that?
open
That
up
was a great
more.
question.
That was my buddy Shake from Missoula. Shout out Shake. Hope he's
Wow.
listening.
Shout out Shake. That was a great question.
Great. When I saw that, I was like, wow, that can be perfect. That can be more perfect. It's probably our best fan forum so far.
Probably.
But our Ozempic, that's just A1.
Just that whole group of questions,
That
really.
whole group of today was a great fan forum. And I'm gonna end it with even not a better question, but
I
a
was about to
fun
say a better
question.
one than that.
No, a fun one.
Ooh.
This one also comes from Shake. Um, who is your guys' least favorite teams that are not in your division or conference for the NCAA and NFL? So we
NCAA
can't.
basketball or football?
I think football. I think it's football.
Okay, not in conference.
Yeah, so it can't be AFC East. Who's your least favorite team in the NFL?
Oh, I thought we were doing college first. So I have my college one ready.
Oh, okay, let's do it. College first.
Notre Dame. That one's easy. I've been very vocal about my hatred for Notre Dame.
See, that makes sense. I thought for some reason you were going to say Bama.
Bama's in my conference.
Oh, I forgot about LSU.
Uh,
I was spacing out super heavy.
yeah.
Thinking about that one. Okay, well, Notre Dame makes
I
sense.
actually like but well, I don't not hate Bama. Their guys always go with the Dolphins. So like
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
yeah.
They are definitely the pipeline. For me,
Yeah.
I really have never liked USC
Oh.
ever,
Taking the
never
same
have liked
rivalry, all right.
taking both teams in the rivalry. USC, I don't like. If it can't be same conference, technically Colorado State is not the same conference, but I won't be that lame and say that.
That one's a rivalry though. Like that one doesn't count.
Yeah, that one
Yeah.
that's lame. Nebraska. Nebraska's up there.
Not a why? Why?
That's that's just that's another rivalry one. Colorado Nebraska is a huge rivalry back in the day. And growing up, my dad hated Nebraska, so that's how it
Why?
was.
I don't know. I don't know why,
Colorado
but that was weird.
Colorado Nebraska used to be crazy rivalry, I promise. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go USC unless I think of another. Ohio State's up there.
See,
Ohio State's up.
I like seeing Ohio. I don't hate Ohio State, but I like seeing them lose.
Nope, I got it. Clemson. I
If
hate Clemson.
Clemson's a good one.
I do not like Clemson.
If Tate Martell was the quarterback for Ohio State, wouldn't hate him. But
Yeah, the goat. Not really. The goat, but not really is what his name is. And then NFL wise, it's actually a good question because I don't know who do you
can it be
besides the.
same division, AFC, or does it have to be NFC?
Let's do opposite conferences
All
because I
right.
think I
Well, I
think
mean, the
it's
Cowboys
obvious.
is the easy one.
You and
Uh,
I, you don't like the Cowboys. The Cowboys don't bother me because they're just completely mid.
no, I just don't like the Cowboys. I don't know. It might be because I grew up with my cousin being an Eagles fan, and he's always hated the Cowboys. So, like, it's kind of like a rubbing off type situation.
Yeah, yeah. When I think about I
I got to think of
gonna
mine. Hold on.
probably go with the Seahawks.
I don't, I don't hate the
Seahawks.
Seahawks.
That's just me because the Broncos. I don't know if it's a rivalry. I wouldn't say it's a rivalry. I'd say I don't like the Seahawks.
I like all the
Um,
teams in the NFC South.
I have no problems with NFC
NFC
North.
North.
NFC South, I don't have a problem. NFC
No.
East,
If
I
the Bears
don't.
ever got if the Bears ever got good, I could see me hating them.
Yeah, same.
I don't know why.
There's they're just
Niners. Never
constant.
mind. This one's easy. Niners.
Oh, the Niners. Yeah. The
Yeah.
Niners this year, no, but most of the time, yeah. So it's either Niners, Seahawks, NFC West, one of those
Yeah.
teams.
Niners, Cowboys. And if the Bears ever got good, Bears. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Well, shout out Shake.
Yeah.
Fire
Two
questions
great
today.
questions by Shake there.
Um, all right, time for some betting. We're gonna do the flop and the fade. Basically, we're gonna do the flop. Everyone else should probably pick the fade because Jade and I, every time we do this, are trash.
Well, yeah. I texted you on Friday night. Is that why you started watching?
What? No, 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 no.
Yeah. Because
No,
last week
we
that
were,
one was on you. That was the
yeah,
first one flop.
yeah. Sadly,
Yeah. That was
um,
not great. We suck at this.
I know that's why the flop, man. It's we're just making instant fades.
Yeah, basically. All right, what do you got for over under NCAA?
I like UNLV Boise State a lot. Boise State, they want to get Genty the ball even if they're winning. They're going to keep trying to score. They've done it all season. It's 65. I know. Both offenses are great. Both defenses lackluster.
It's 65?
Yep, and I love the over.
Wow. All right, I'm gonna go Arizona State, Iowa State over 49 and a half.
That's pretty good.
I
Since
mean,
that's
that's safer than
16 points,
65.
I just love the over in that game. I both offenses are really good.
Okay, I'm gonna take your word for it.
Now we can do yours. It's less. It's more likely. But when you watch this weekend and see the over hit, just know that was me.
Oh, on Friday. It's not even this weekend, but yeah.
Okay, Friday night. Do you consider Friday night a weekend or no?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I don't know if you're
We have to
on the same page.
preface it. You can't just say, yeah, like, yeah, I got plans this
No,
weekend. You're
that was
just
an
going out Friday night. I'm like, no,
that was an opposite question. That was just, do you consider Friday night the weekend or is it still a weekday?
no, it's a weekend. As soon as you're off work on Friday, it turns into the weekend.
Yep, agreed. Um, all right. What is your favorite spread?
Hmm. Oregon minus 3.5.
Oregon minus 3.5. I put Boise State minus 4.
Actually, no, let me take that back. I got a UC Davis minus 7.
Really?
That seems way too low, man. You were just talking about them going to beating the Cats in the semis.
I don't know if it's a lock though. Okay, okay,
We'll
okay,
take yours.
okay,
We'll take yours.
okay.
That
I
was
was
a
gonna
cool,
say here.
that was a quick shift.
I was
If
gonna say, hear me out. What's better, minus 7 or minus 4?
Yeah, what? I'm sorry. What was your minus 4 again?
Boise
Boise.
State.
All right, same game parlay.
They love running up the score if they can.
Wait, we can't same game parlay.
What do you mean?
Not all sportsbook take a same game parlay, especially in
Oh,
Montana. I'm going
you're
back.
right.
Oregon minus 3.5. I like it.
Okay. I don't like that.
Oh wait, no, no, no. We're not taking that Boise State over under. Never mind. We're taking
Let's
the
do
Arizona
UC
State one.
Davis.
Yeah. No, no,
Let's
no.
do
We're taking the
UC.
Arizona State Iowa State over, aren't we? We're not even taking the
Oh yeah,
Boise's.
but
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then we can take the Boise
let's.
one then.
Okay, okay, yep, 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 yep,
Yeah,
yep.
we can take
This
the
is probably.
Boise
I'll
points.
put this up on the screen so it's not as confusing. I'll make a little graphic for that. Boise State minus 4. All right. Favorite
Yeah.
NFL over under.
Bills minus 4.
No, over under.
Oh, sorry. That was my
Yeah.
hot.
Okay, but no, well, before you
All
go, let's
right.
just do the spread. Um, I picked your Dolphins after
I
looking on all the
originally
spreads.
had my Dolphins, and then I
Let's
was
let's ride Miami. Come on,
let's
come
ride
on.
Miami. All right, bounce back game against the Jets. The Let. All right,
I'm gonna be in Miami watching that game with my buddy who's coming down here this weekend, Jesse. Shout out Jesse if you're watching. Probably not. Um,
nice. Wow.
he's a Dolphins fan.
Well, hope he is. Does he have a Ricky Williams jersey waiting for you like me? No, it's back
Fast.
there.
Got some. He's got. I've seen him rock some Miami gear though.
Yeah, they're very expensive at the stadium. Don't buy them at the stadium.
No, don't buy anything at the stadium. I bought my Sertan jersey and spent all my goddamn money.
Yeah. All right, yeah, let's rock Miami minus 6. I like it. Is that 3? Okay. So what's your over under then?
Bengals Cowboys over 49.5. Both
Oh
the
no,
Bengals
wait,
defense is
Cooper Rush.
disgusting.
Yeah, Cooper Rush though.
Still,
Bengals defense can make Cooper
the
Rush look
Bang
really
the
good.
Bengals have put up like 38 points in the last.
Do you really
I
want to
mean,
wait 3 days on a parlay though? Because this is a
uh,
Friday leading to Monday parlay. I think Hawks cards over 44.5 is much more enjoyable.
yeah, since it's yeah, I like that more because it's indoors.
Yeah.
Okay,
Or my other one was Eagles Panthers over 45.5.
no, Panthers are oh wait, over. Sorry, they meant spread. No, I don't want to touch the Panthers on an over under bet.
Bryce Young's looking good
Yeah, for now.
for
The Eagles are hot.
the Eagles are red hot and they can put up points. I'm saying Panthers could probably put up like 14. Get the
It's in
other
Philly too.
get the other 20 some from
I
Philly.
like Seahawks Cardinals way more
All right, we're going Hawks cards.
because indoors Cardinals it's a division game. Oh,
It's a
it's
division game.
a division game.
I like it. 44.5 is not a lot.
No, it's not. Okay, so now I just got to make the fade. So the flop is Arizona State over 49.5. So that means the fade will start with under 49.5. And then NCAA spread, Boise State -4, which means UNLV +4 on the fade. Favorite NFL over under for us, Seahawks Cardinals 44.5 over. So that means it's going to be under, which is what we just talked about for the division game. And last but not least, we have Dolphins -6. But if we're going to fade that, it would be the Jets +6.
Ooh.
Don't know if I like that for the fade. I kind of like the flop. I kind of do.
We're a flop side. I kind of like the flop side this week.
Yeah, more than the fade. The first
Yeah.
time we made the fade, that was like the best bet I've ever seen.
Literally, it was so much better than the flop.
I'm gonna go back tomorrow while I'm editing this and go listen and see if that hit. That's bad of me not to know still.
I don't know. Nothing. No, nine better that week. All right. Well, any
All
closing
right.
remarks? Remarks?
Nope. Thanks everyone for listening who is. Should be a good week. Hopefully we can talk some Grizz football again next week. Hopefully, at least in my perspective, hopefully we can talk about the next game, not just last game.
I would say I'm
Do or
praying for you, but I
it's
want you
do
to lose.
Yeah, I know you do. It's do or die week, man. That we've been waiting all year.
It's put up or shut up time.
It is, but no, I'm good. Anything else for you?
I got nothing. I got nothing. Just watch my Duke win a tight one. So
Yeah. Let me check before we go. Did Montana win? Did Montana beat South? This is a sign. Also, all that oh yeah, they did win. Also, all that Siri bet we did for Montana State did not work.
what?
When we asked heads or tails Siri,
Oh yeah, what we ask? See?
we asked her like heads or tails, and we said heads, cats, grizz, tails, or
Oh yeah, it
whatever we
went
did.
heads. No, it went heads like 3 times.
Yeah, it didn't matter. Did
No.
not matter. All right. Well, thanks for listening, everyone. The brawl is out.